Check, baby, 1, 2. I got 2 turntables and a microphone. So this is partially a test, trying to make adjustments to my $10 recording studio. So I have no idea how the audio is going to sound on this video. It may sound like complete garbage, but we're going to try it out anyways. And in the meantime, I wanted to show you a couple of things. One, Blackstone, what is it doing? It is up over 86 dollar bills. So doing well today, $3.51 up 4.25%. So that's good, very good. And we still have a couple of open positions that I think I'm going to roll the dice, take my chances. They do not expire until the end of next week. We have 483 puts and 184. Now these have been rolled, so you can see what they're showing as far as dollar bill profits, doing well. But I thought, let's just roll the dice, take our chances. We have no idea how the market's going to react to Jerome Powell tomorrow, the Fed, their decision on interest rates. What is their tone? Is it going to be dovish or hawkish? I think they're going to still raise rates 25 points, but they're going to have more of a dovish tone because he knows that his words have an effect on the market, and the market is like a little skittish right now because of the financial situations. But so we're going to let those Blackstones ride. We look at those two SPY credit spreads we have one that's showing in the money. That's the conservative one at 401/403, and then we have the 400/402 taking gas currently, but still in good shape. Because if we look at the SPY, we can see it's been going kind of crazy today. Whoopee, whoopee, up and down, but still staying within the range between 396 and 397 lately. So we'll see what goes on. It just had a big green up here after being downtown to Chinatown at 396.11. Now it is currently at 396.39. So as time expires on these contracts, we should see both of them go very nice and very green. But again, that's if the market continues in our favor. We have no idea what it's going to do between now and Jerome Powell tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 p.m. on the Central Standard Time. But I wanted to show you the math on some of those trades that we've made. So on Friday afternoon, I'm sitting there minding my own business, watching the NCAA tournament, March Madness, and I'm like, hey, the market's down today on some things that I like. Can we make a move that over the weekend we get some nice theta, and then if the market's up on Monday, we should be able to take a little profit off the table. So that's what we did on a handful of tickers. We went with Citigroup on Friday, so it was Friday, March 17th. We had a strike price on the put. So these were all put flips, is what I call them right here, put flips, because I didn't plan on staying in them through the expiration of the contracts. So on 3/17 Friday afternoon, we put in a 39.50 strike, 5 contracts, okay, and we collected $190 in premium. And then on Monday, and you watched me do this, on Monday we closed those. So we bought to close. It cost us $65, and the profit was $125. Now that return was less than 1%. Well, that's not a lot, Bart. It's not a lot, but if we pull up the abacus, we come up with those fantasy numbers I like to have. So if we go right under here, and so we had $125 profit, right? 125, and then we divide it by the collateral of 19,750, and then that's how we end up with our 0.60. It's actually 0.63 if you want to get technical on the return, but that return was in only 3 days between Friday and Monday, right? So then we divide it by those days. So divided by 3 days, and then we multiply it by the number of days in a year, which is 365. And that's how we end up with our 77% annualized return. So that is the math there. So these are fantasy numbers, but I do like to fantasize. Oh, I like returns, and I also like big butts, and I cannot lie. So on 3/17, we also made a trade on Valero. You know how I feel about Valero. We had a 118 strike, 5 contracts at $59,000 in collateral was required. We collected $620 in premium, and then we gave 160 of that back on Monday. Okay, so it was a 3-day trade again. On Monday, we gave $160 back to buy those puts closed, and we profited $460 on our $59,000, which was 0.77%. So just under 1%, which is annualized at 94.8%. That's not too bad. No, not at all. We made a trade on the Caterpillar. What walks downstairs alone or in pairs, we had a 207.50 on the strike. We only did one contract, $20,750 in collateral. We collected 205 in premium, and then we gave $60 back on Monday for a net of 145. That was a 0.69% return in 3 days, which annualizes 85%. Now we go down to Blackstone, because on Friday, 3/17, we had a 75 strike, 5 contracts, $37,500 in collateral. We collected $580. And then on Monday, we gave, and you watched me make this trade. On Monday, we bought it back for $40. Okay, so that was $540 profit, which was 1.4% in 3 days, which is 175% annualized. Now, that is for sure fantasy land, because you'd have to be hitting basically triples all day. And we know you can't just hit triples. But then again, we did another move yesterday. You watched me do this. Yesterday, we sold 5 77 strike contracts on Blackstone, $38,500 in collateral. We collected 375, and then today we went ahead and grabbed our profit. So we bought those back for $110, which was $265 profit in 1 day, which was 0.68% return on our collateral, 251% annualized. So then we come down to Aflac, and on Friday, we sold 557 strike Aflac puts, but it had a 3/31 expiration. So it was March 31 expiration. All the rest of these were for March 24th. So this had a March 31st. So we closed it today. Okay. And there, you probably, hopefully, have watched that video. So we collected $375. And then today we bought those back for $125, leaving us with $250 in net profit, which was 0.87% return in 4 days, which is 80% annualized. So since Friday on these put flips, we've collected $1,785 in net profit. So that's not too shabby. That's not too shabby. I wanted to show you that spreadsheet, plus also try out the experiment on the new audio. So we'll see. It may sound like garbage, and I may have to go back to my iPhone 2 cable connected headphones built-in microphone, but we'll see. Hopefully this works. Hopefully you enjoy it. Please subscribe, like the video, leave me a lovable comment, and you know what I'll do. See you in the next video.